Now, so this is accounting ratio. Okay, so if you look at it, they give you some information here. The end of the year 2011, the following information apply for company A. So this is only for company A. So they give you a current liabilities, current ratio, and asset test ratio. A1. Calculate the stock held by company A at that time. So stock. They wanted you guys to calculate the stock. So when we need to do some reverse calculation here, okay, where we do it here, A1. Okay, so in your asset test ratio, the formula is what? Current asset minus what? Stock divided by current liabilities, correct? So what happened here, they already gave us the answer 1.4. Okay, so they already gave us the answer, and CA tada. Okay, now the CA don't have. Okay, now we got another problem. We don't have the CA. This is the question mark, and this is also a question mark. So how do we find the CA? Okay, that's the working that we need to do over here. Okay, where you need to what? Do for current. Okay, you have to do it for current ratio. So what do you guys do? Current ratio is CA over CL. So the answer is already given. The answer is 2.25. We need to find the CA over CL is 4.8 million. So you guys know what to do, right? From here to here you times. So how much your CA? So that will give you 10.8 million. Correct guys, check. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So 10.8 million comes over here now. The answer goes here minus stock. CL is 4.8 million. So from here to here you guys times, and please do the reverse calculation to get the stock answer. How much? Berapa? How much will be the stock answer? Anyone please can give me the answer? How much stock answer?
Uh, um, 4080 000.
4080.
000.
So is that everyone getting the same answer? Check. So you should be able to get the 4.5 4,080,000. Correct? So
Correct.
yes, Pandai. Now let's move on to part two now. Explain why it is important to have an acid test ratio of 1 ratio to 1 or greater. Now remember, this is your benchmark. Okay, remember, yeah, this is your benchmark. Okay, so if it is more than this, so I just put it here, the comment. Okay, if it is more than this, if it is more than 1 ratio to 1, it is refers as a good indicator. Okay, so if your answer is more than, for example, like this. Okay, this is our answer, correct? 1.4 already given in the question, 1.4, and this is your benchmark, 1 ratio to 1. So that means your 1.4 is more than 1, so that means good. So this is a good ratio. Okay, this is a good ratio. Example, if it is less than 1, that means it's a bad ratio. So that's why it is important. This is important benchmark. Okay, it is. Sorry, I missed up. If the ratio it is more than 1 to 1, yeah. Okay, now explain the significance of having an acid test ratio that is too large. That means the problem is the company has too much of ideal what cash. Okay, too much of ideal cash. You know what is ideal cash? That means they are not using it, in other words. Okay, they are not using it. Too much also not good, too less also not good. Okay, so this is how it works. Too much of idle cash. So this is the explanation for 2 and 3. Okay, next, during a trading period, the average credit given by Barry to his debtors was 25 days, and the average money owed to Barry by his debtors was 48,000. Okay, his sales before deducting sales return were 713,100. Okay, and his overhead expenses were 105,120. Okay, so calculate the net sales. So the formula for net sales is sales minus sales return. Okay, so your P number 1. Okay, let's jump into the working. They already gave you the sales. Okay, 713,100, so that's your sales minus, how to find the sales return. Any idea, guys? Anyone want to give a try?
Um,
How?
but I use the formula trade receivable days.
Okay, So normally what we do, we take sales minus sales return, but in this case there is no sales return given, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the alternative options that we can do is using what? That's why they gave you what? Debtor 25 days answer,
Mm.
and then they gave you what? The debtor balance 48,000. So in other words, over here you need to use what? Trade receivable days formula to find the net sales,
Uh, mm.
because in the formula you take average trade receivable balance divided by what? Net sales times 365 days. So what happens here, they already gave you 25 days, then they already gave you the 48,000 over net sales, which is, this is the question mark, times 365. So can you guys find for me the net sales now? Berapa?
700,800.
Yes, very good. 700 and 800. Yeah, betul. Okay, now they want sales return. Now we're going to use this formula. Reverse back. Number 2. So in your net sales, you take your sales minus sales return. What happened here? We already have this answer, which just comes from here, and we already have the sales answer, which is this 713,100, and you need to find your sales return. So please do the reverse calculation and how much your sales return is. Berapa? So did you get how much? Berapa? Anyone?
12,300.
Yep, betul. 12,300. Okay, so this is how you calculate 12,300. So that's on your part 1 done, part 2 done. Okay, so you find sales return. Next, number 3, ratio of overhead expenses to net sales expressed as percentage. Okay, that means the, if you guys still remember, I gave you this formula, expenses percentage, where you take your expenses divided by net sales times 100. So your expenses will be this 105,120, and divided by net sales. Sorry, net sales is over. Net sales, yeah. Net sales comes from here, 700. 800 times 100. So what's the final answer? Berapa? Anyone? Hello? Do you guys get 15%? Check.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So with that, we have done this accounting ratio question.